My name's Annalise Cook, and I'm currently an athlete on the national biathlon team. This is Lake Placid, Mount Van Hoevenberg, and today they held a North American Cup biathlon race. Biathlon is a sport that originated in Scandinavia in Europe, and it was formerly a military sport, and they use it for the military. But what it does is it combines skiing and shooting. There's a number of different race formats, but the basic premise is you ski a loop, 2.5K, 3.5K, depends on the race, and then you come into a 30-point shooting range and you shoot 5 shots, and if you have any misses, there's a penalty, either a time penalty or 150-meter loop extra that you do in addition to the course. And then you ski again and you come in and shoot again, and either you're shooting 2 times prone and then 2 times standing, or once prone and once standing. This race today was a sprint race. It's a 7.5K for the women and 10K for men. So basically the women's loops are 2.5K, 3 by 2.5K, and they shoot twice, once prone and once standing. And the same for the men, except their loops are 3.5K. And then the penalty for missing a shot in this particular race is a penalty loop. So other races, they add a minute onto your time. Biathlon rifles are interesting. They're just a 22 long rifle, but they've got some fancy little gimmicks that make them suitable for racing. One thing, they have a harness, so we wear them on our back when we're racing like this, so we can ski. We take them off when we come into the shooting range. If you're really into getting into it, probably get an on-shoots rifle, and they're not super cheap. They're around $3,000. Maybe you can find a club that can help you with one. You know, if they have extra rifles for people learning how to do biathlon. Some kids start with air rifles, and if they can find a club to kind of partake in that has air rifles, that's a good way. But you would need a rifle, you would need skis, a pair of skate skis, and ski poles. And you would also need skate boots. So that would be the basic package. You'd need ammunition. You'd also need a cuff for your arm. And usually if you buy a biathlon rifle yourself, it comes with all the things that you need. Go to biathlonworld.com. That's for like the big information on biathlon. You know, you can read about it in Europe. But if you want information for the US, biathlon.teamusa.org. And then there's another program, Maine Owner Sports. It's mwsc.org. And that's a program up in northern Maine. And they have a lot of grassroots stuff with biathlon. So if you contact someone from there, they would be able to give you more information. If you're on the US Biathlon website, there's coaches, and they usually have their contact number, and you know, a lot of them are really nice, and if you contact a national team coach, they would be able to help you out, point you in the right direction, hopefully.